Hi, my name is Xiaole Zhan, and I will be reading my poem Listening to Knoxville, Summer of 1915. So this poem was inspired by a piece of text written by American novelist James Agee, which was then translated into a piece of music by American composer Samuel Barber. The beginning of that piece of music sounds like this. Eventually, the soprano comes in, singing Agee's text, which is all about childhood and nostalgia and this almost magical sense of idealism. The beginning of that piece of writing begins with, "We are talking now of summer evenings in Knoxville, Tennessee, and the time I lived there, so successfully disguised to myself as a child." So I guess I'll get straight into my poem now. Listening to Knoxville, Summer of 1915. 1. And we are all there in the lilting room, their voices going round and round in blank song. All around we are there in the circular light. There is my mother and my father and my brother and my sister. Faces like blank moons. Round and round remembered words, heard words, bird words, and all along in all this faceless love I am there. The world is empty there and happy as wide white sky. I am there, and it has become that thin time of evening between gasps, when the street lamps have only just flickered on in anemic light, and when the cul-de-sac stands still unlit with biscuit-coloured homes eyelessly lining both sides of a sun-warmed road. Only a gasp later, and all the homes all at once will glow. We are all there, we are still between gasps. There is a candle. It is my birthday, and all around our windows are glassy and silent with mirrored light as old eyes. 2. I enter the water I know like the rain knows the sea, like the gladness of rain slapped upon open water, of two bodies meeting, of linelessness and of losing edges, of losing hands, arms, torso, sternum, the face forgotten, the wetness of lips forgotten, lick of collarbone forgotten, liquid as lyric, something no longer solid but overheard, like an old song or remembered words. Imprecise as childhood, I am here as a coincidence of limbs. I am here where I used to swim alone as a child, and I almost believe that I am still there, pale ghost child, naked-kneed child, scared, dear child. Sometimes I feel myself beside myself in my bright aloneness. Two people in the same room, saying nothing. The distance between us like the space between loving and being in love. 3. Along another corridor now, and again all the floors snowed over, and our hands roughed with cold. My brother and my sister, and our melting laughter. We are there like ruffling swans in the dull lunar glow. It has become that time in the small hours of the morning when we are beginning to become aware of our mother being awake in the room beside us, with small bell sounds and the smell of warm food silver in the long, warm-blooded light of the afternoon. We are all there now, and my brother is opening all the doors, and my father is laying a quilt on the grass, and we are lying there in our backyard together in the sun's light. My mother and my father and my brother and my sister all lying there and saying things and saying nothing. Among warm faces I am there too, and the side of my cheek spills over the phrase of quilt and presses against grass. And there, in bath-warm air, the sweet green voices of cicadas by my skin. Where do I end and where do I begin? Almost grass, almost else, still learning to sound vowels cleanly from my vague moth mouth. Thank you.